Hello, everyone, and thank you for watching this presentation. What I'm talking about here are one of our three codes, and we take these codes very, very seriously. We do hire, fire, promote, evaluate each of our colleagues based on their adherence and application of these three codes. The one that I'm going to talk about in this discussion are a code of ethics. And we have three codes. They're listed here, and you can find these on our website. But again, specifically the code of ethics. And I can tell you up front, in a compliance service providing company, ethics is paramount. Without the ethics, without that basic foundation, we would have a real problem. We can grow, we can be respected with the ethical service that we provide, and that is fundamental. The first thing that we provide people here that work for us. Others trust us, you trust us to give you a greater sense of us doing the right thing, and that's what we're here to provide. We function on ethics on a six-pillar philosophy. And I can tell you this, we aren't the first to come up with this. This is nothing unique to Compliance Insight, but we have taken it and we've applied it to our situation. So this is really our basis of operation on these six pillars. Without, like a house, without the pillars on it, it crumbles, and we think the same way on these the six that we offer here. The first one seen here, the pillar number one, is trustworthiness. I won't go through all of these things, but just understand trustworthiness is again key. We have to be honest. We are there to do a service for you, and we are there to provide that service efficiently, effectively. We are not there to milk the company. We are not there to bill you whatever it takes. Our number one goal is to bring you a value-added service. And if any one of our colleagues is caught or looked at as milking, cheating you out of money, out of time by just billing you for services not rendered, those are very, very, very serious consequences to that. We want to be reliable. We're going to say what we do and we do it. We want to build that good reputation, and we're looking at loyalty with this. Stand by your family. That's key. I mean, a colleague without a family is tough. So we think about families first, and we think about all of our colleagues, all of us together. We think about you, and we think about the company. All stakeholders have to be taken into consideration with this. Number two, respect. We have to respect each other. If we do not do that, it becomes then just a match of who has the biggest voice, who has the biggest club they're going to pound you with. We respect each other. Follow that golden rule, right? Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Do not treat people badly. Be tolerant, using good manners, not bad language constantly. Lord knows I've said bad language many times, but it is really to the point of where, no, we want to use good manners. We want to be considerate. We certainly do not want to threaten or injure or hurt or cause harm to anyone. And we deal peacefully with anger, insults, disagreements. I can truly say, out in a compliance world, things can get heated, tempers can flare, but you always come back to the end of the day and you say, you know what, we do these things because we're passionate about what we do. We can disagree, we can understand that, and we can also deal with each other. And that is, again, our number two pillar, that we all respect each other. Number three, responsibility. It's key for us to look at it and say, take ownership, accountability, be responsible. Don't step back and say, oh, we will go out and do things, but if it didn't get done, well, it's not my fault. It's their fault. The coat of arms of the person who is not responsible is this: anybody but me. And that is what we will not be. We will do what we're supposed to do. We will plan ahead. We will look into the future as best we can and understand what we should be doing. We persevere. Keep on keeping on. Always, always doing our best. Self-control, self-discipline. We are, again, accountable for everything we do. Our bottom line with this is to be a good example for others. We try to be a good example for all companies. No matter who they are, we want them to look at us as, wow, that's a company I want to be like. Number 4 here is fairness. It sounds kind of odd, but really gets down to playing by the rules, understanding human nature, understanding the rules in which we are operating. An FDA or a EMEA or UK-based type of control and oversight is critical. We have to be fair across the board and understand what we're dealing with. We want to be open-minded. We want to listen to others' viewpoints from the perspective that, maybe they have a good idea. Maybe it's better than ours. Maybe together we can come up with an idea that's better than either of us separately. We don't blame others carelessly, and we certainly treat everybody fairly. We want to look at, no matter who you are in the organization, that you are treated with respect and fairness. Number 5, empathy. We want to understand what it is that you're dealing with. We want to be kind. We want to be compassionate. And I say this, and this is what I'm going to end with this pillar here, is that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's critical from a perspective of being able to deal with people and interact. And the last pillar here is ownership. All of this coming together, we have to own it. We have to own everything that we do, that we say, that goes on, that we have interaction with or ability to influence with all the shareholders, all the stakeholders involved in this. We have to cooperate. We want to stay informed. We want to obey the laws. We want to volunteer. We want to have that ultimate ownership to get this thing done, whatever the action that we've been hired to do. And wrapping all this up, our guarantee, doing whatever it takes, certainly within the confines of the regulations and the law, to make you a reference. That is our guarantee to you. And with that, I thank you for your interest in this topic. And if you have any questions, I provide a list of contact points here in the various teams and functions that we have here. If there's something specific that you want to discuss with us, certainly call our corporate office and someone there will be glad to take your question and get the right colleague to contact you. With that being said, thank you very much.